Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought?
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So here is Miami's starting group. They've got Iguodala. Myers-Leonard is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible... Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And Junior subbed in for Dion Waiters. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Leonard. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Kuzma, right side. Back to James. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Danny Green, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for LeBron. Hero passes to Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Here's Nunn. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that ties it up.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Junior. Los Angeles with another miss. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
And they take the lead. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Offensive rebound, McGee. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, Nunn. And he banks in the layup. Nunn's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Heat lead by 2. And we'll get the 2nd quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about...
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr.,
Here's Kuzma. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. On the wing, Green. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Puts up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Hero. Releases from the wing and drills it. Hero's got his first bucket of the night.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
To the wing right side. Back to Waiters. Green taking his time here. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Hero, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The Heat trail by 12. The pass to Adebayo. Shoots over McGee. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. Tyler Hero comes in for Butler. Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Junior in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Hero, guarded by Kuzma. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell-Pope outside. Down low. And Adebayo sends it back. 52 seconds left in the third. Hero passes to Adebayo. Kuzma outside. Here's Junior. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Waiters comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And here's Junior. He has 6. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts it up from 17, and it falls over the rim and in. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Dragic is a solid shooter, especially from the mid-range area on the floor.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Lakers ahead, they're up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Bam Adebayo is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero into the shooting guard.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
And the Heat call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Some changes for the Lakers. That one misses for Davis.
As good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, he continues to work hard to maximize his talent.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Hero. And it's McGee atop the key. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Goran Dragic. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Miami now. Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Robinson dishes to Dragic. Butler. And stolen by Junior. And that's an intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And a wide open look for Junior. They get it again.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
It's good.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole...
Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah, they run a beast out me. Somebody please.